Morning, everyone. Morning, afternoon. I hope everyone is doing well. I know that's the last day and probably one of the last talk of the Odoo experience, so I hope I will not be too boring for you. So this talk is about customer retention strategies and how you can build loyalty with Odoo. I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of different talks talking about retention. And actually this topic is quite important because I will explain you what it is when it comes to retention, why it is so important as well, and how to do it in Odoo. But before that, one thing, you can scan the QR code in order to ask your question, and I will address all of your concern or remarks at the end of the talk. And then I want to start this presentation by sharing with you my experience when it comes to customer retention and especially with loyalty. I'm pretty sure that most of you are part of a lot of different loyalty programs, and as you can see, not all the companies, they use the loyalty program the same way. I'm going to give you one example. For example, the airlines. Pretty sure as well, most of you have airlines cards where you can accumulate miles, and then with those miles, you get access to rewards. First thing, my experience with that, and I've been traveling a lot those past few years, my experience with that is I'm disappointed because even the more I travel, the more I take plane, I don't get anything, and I still receive those email from those companies to give me access to the reward page of their website. But then when I'm trying to get something out of this, because I've been a pretty loyal customer, I get nothing more than a bag of peanuts. I'm very disappointed. On the other hand, you have other loyalty program based on retention as well with your hair salon, manicure, coffee shop. It's about having a card where you can accumulate those stamps. And after 10 stamps, you get a free coffee, a free haircut, or 10% on the total of the order. And I think this is even more rewarding to just wait and accumulate miles for years, okay? So welcome to this presentation. Just to give you two of those extreme examples when it comes to retention. It's a retention program should be at the core of your business department, marketing department, because it's pretty critical. Something that you probably already heard too many times. It is always cheaper to have repeat purchases from current customer than to chase and find new ones. Looking at these slides, new customer $50, repeat customer $10. If you think that I am showing you the benefits, the business that those two different customers are bringing to your company, you're wrong. This is the cost. The repeat customer costs $10 to your company, as an example, and the new customer costs 5 times more to acquire. So this is pretty serious, and you should get this in mind. But then, what is retention exactly? The retention is the ability to retain repeat customer and increase the lifetime profitability of each customers. Okay, those are the ones that are going to generate business. They are the ones that are the most affordable. I'm going to show you. They are the ones that are the most affordable to keep. Also, they bring a lot of return on investment because if they trust and have a good experience with your company, they are probably able to buy more and increase the value of their purchase. Also, they are more loyal. Okay, they will stay with you and maybe they will not be tempted to go to the competition. So that's pretty easy as well. And this one I like it more, I think, the referral. If I like a brand, if I have a good experience with a brand and actually I renew my experience by purchasing more, I am more tempted to share my experience with my relative, friends and family to as well be the best ambassador for that brand and push more business to them. In the end, as a business, focusing on your retention program, you save money. So that's the core explanation on why this is a very strategic topic when it comes to all the business and also when it comes to acquiring clients instead of focusing on the retention. With Odoo, we have a lot of different apps. You've heard it a lot during those 3 days. It's all integrated, okay? But the more options you have, the more it's complex to understand what you are going to use to actually put in place a very performing retention program. So today I decided to choose three main pillars, three main flows. So first one is going to be the personalized customer experience using the marketing automation. What is going on? What is going on after I placed one purchase as a customer? And you would see we all have this experience with the different brands. The second one is also focusing on exceptional customer service. That's really important. What about clients that have had not a bad experience, but something went wrong with the delivery? You don't want them to be frustrated because things can happen. You just want them to be okay with your company because you are trying to find solution for them. And they will be even more happy if you find the solution efficiently and provide them something else. And the last one as well is how to create engaging loyalty program in Odoo. Yep. All right. Let's go to my website. Okay, so for today's example, I have an e-commerce. It's not a B2B, it's a B2C e-commerce where we sell workwear clothes. Okay, so as a client, what I'm going to do is to introduce a purchase. Okay, so I'm just going to go to my shopping page. I would like to buy this product, add it to the cart, proceed to the checkout. You see that the system doesn't know me yet, so I can enter my information. Up. Proceed to the checkout. I'm gonna as well select my payment method. I'm gonna keep them. It's fake, yeah? It's fake data, so don't worry. Up very quickly. So the payment has been processed. So it means that I am now a client of this company. So that's where the retention should start right away, okay? I introduced a first purchase. What should we do when we have that? First of all, something that is very interesting in Odoo, but we don't see it a lot of time, is that we have in the contact app, we have all the information we need to know about those clients. We need to know the exact number of sales so that we can base some action based on that. We can see very easily who are our most recurring clients so that we can maybe give them more discounts or more rewards. But also, we have the loyalty program that different clients are part of, and also the payment methods, okay? So every information is centralized in the contact app. Then, like I said, right now I'm a client. I introduce a first purchase. We can go and see in the sales app. I will have my sales order created. It's all good. The thing that I want to show today is about the marketing automation. I'm pretty sure not a lot of you know this app or have ever tried to use it. This is one of the most powerful apps that you can have when it comes to marketing in Odoo. And it's not only about marketing automation, it's about automation. If there is an action, what is going on? Okay, so in this situation, again, the topic is I want to give a very personalized experience to my clients. So my clients just bought from me the article, the blue pen, okay? So I have this flow, the first purchase flow. This is not one created by default because as you have seen probably, this is one of the innovation. Odoo comes with a new onboarding when it comes to marketing automation. But today we go a little bit deeper into the configuration. So about the first purchase flow, what I want to do here is every time I have a client that is buying a product for me, I want to shoot an email directly to actually give them a discount on the next order. okay, so that I encourage them to buy again. Okay, so how do I do that? How do I configure this? First, the target. Okay, the target should be sales order. I want to make sure that it's every time that is a new sales order created and validated, this workflow can start. Then the filter as well can be divided into subsection, I would say. You maybe don't want to give the same reward if I buy the blue pant or if I buy a shirt, okay? So this can be, again, rework depending on your needs. Here, what I did is that I want to send this retargeting email to the clients who bought the blue pants, okay? So I put the filter on underlines contain pants. Okay, but also I have something here, the unicity based on. What if my clients already bought from me but months ago? I don't want every time this person introducing a new sales to be triggered with the same promotion. Okay, so you see here, this person, the last client, already at a previous order, okay? So I will set the unicity based on the client so that I make sure it's a one-time email, okay? So that's about the targeting. Then if I go into details about the activity is an email, okay? In this activity, I have an email template. In this email template, I'll send a code for this person to get 20%, $20, whatever you want, but you need, of course, to have the loyalty program created in the backend, okay? Something that is as well very important to set when it comes to this, you don't want the client at some point to come back 6 months in his email address and to search again for the same coupon code or promotion code. Okay, so that's where we have to say an expiry condition. Up. So that's one of the flow that we can have here. I can possibly launch a test. Okay, so I will not do it in a production way, let's say, but I'm just going to launch a test and then receive it in my mailbox. Okay, let's wait a little bit. We'll come back to it later. Normally it's working. So one more thing that you can see here in the campaign, I have the first purchase flow for sales. But what about, I had a conversation this morning with one client, is like, no, I don't want to retarget the client who just confirm a sales order, because in some business, this is not really relevant. They still can cancel, and then you give them a promotion or a code, and they're not proceeding to buy from you. So then if you want to push further and be able to target the one that really confirmed the invoice, you should set as well the targeting into journal entry, okay? And then filter on journal item product contains pants. So that's another version to do it. And as for the last one as well, I think that's very important. So here the first flow, remember, giving an amazing experience right after first purchase. I shoot an email right away so that I give another benefits, okay? What if after some time the same client buys and increase the value of his purchase? I want maybe to give him a little bit more, okay? So that's where as well you could use marketing automation to do that. You could target sales order and also putting the total of the sales order is over 30. You have another email to do that, okay? So that's another way to do it. So once you've done and you are all set to giving the perfect experience to your clients, what if the clients encounter an issue with your product or with the delivery? For example, damaged products, late delivery, no delivery. You still want them to be your clients. You still want them to buy from you, okay, and not to be disappointed. You don't want the frustration feeling to last longer, okay? So what you could do, and I think that's a very good strategy as well, is to use the chatbots, okay? I don't know if any of you already had like some bad experience with late delivery. It's always very annoying to not be able to communicate with the customer service, customer support right away. So this is where we're gonna use the chatbots. So the chatbot actually is located in the live chat app under configuration. By default, you already have a help desk bot that is created. The chatbot that we use at Odoo is not an AI, it's a script, okay? So it will require a little bit of work at the beginning to find the right script, but also the right architecture for your chatbots. But once you're all set, it is working. And to give you the example of the one that I decided to customize a little bit, we're gonna have two different flow, let's say. One is if I have a product issue, or the second one, I have a delivery issue. The one we are going to try is with the delivery issue and see how far we can go as well as a customer to be able to introduce a ticket, and the support service can then handle my request. Okay, let's start with the chatbot. So, for example, I go back to the shop, I have an issue with my delivery, I need a solution, okay? So I'll land here, and then I start communicating with the chatbot, okay? So I selected the first information, which was, I have a delivery issue. Then, the chatbot will ask me as well if I have my tracking number. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna go to the next script. So now I can enter my tracking number. And then the chatbot is asking me my issue. So the delivery never arrived, which is very annoying. We're gonna wait a little bit. The chatbot is going to shoot me the next step until we go to the end to be able to create the help desk tickets. So now we have everything. Can I get the email address? I'm just going to mention this one. Up. Okay. So that's the end of the script. Okay, so you would see it's efficient. You don't need to have a lot of questions. It just needs to be as efficient as possible with the necessary information. Now that I have finished with when I'm done with my chatbot, what's happening in the backend? In the backend of Odoo, so first to show you as well where you can find this ticket, because even with the test, the ticket was created. So if I go to chatbot, select this one, you'll see all the tickets created through this chatbot. So I can go there, and I see that I have this one, okay? In the ticket, what is very interesting but also critical is to have all the information given by the clients, okay? So here we have, for example, the tracking number, we have the reason of this ticket so that we can start assigning the correct help desk team, and proceed to solve the ticket. So I'm just going to do that and switch application. Up. As a customer service, I'm going to go and use my my help desk app, and I see I have a new ticket. The reason why I'm showing you this is not to show you the help desk app, it's to show you one single option in the help desk app that makes the difference. Is this. Okay? If I have an issue with the delivery, I would consider the company maybe being responsible and to be able to give me something. I need something, even if you can fix my issue on time. If you really want to be commercial, I need something. So that's why you can use the coupon, and that's the link with the loyalty program. Okay? You can make sure that here you can have dedicated program for after sales. okay? And your clients get something. So before to show you this, if you are wondering where do I get this, it's coming from the loyalty program that I already created, okay? But in the help desk, you can only select the coupon type. For me to be efficient as well, I need to know which program are only dedicated for my after sale, so for my service. So that's why I put this. Okay, going back to my help desk, I'm just going to finish with those, with this ticket. Okay, so let's say it's in progress. I'm going to use one of the coupon. Coupon for late deliveries, I give 10%, okay? And maybe I would like as well to give a validity date that should be until this end of December. I can share it by email. I'm going to see what the email look like, okay? It is a pretty basic email, but still efficient, like I said, and you can customize it quite easily, okay? Can send it, and that's it. Up. I am done with my issue. I am done with this ticket, and I'm pretty sure the client will feel very important because I addressed his needs. Okay. So, first step was giving a very good and personalized customer experience. Second one is working on your customer service. What sort of service your client expects for your retention. And the third one is simply how to make them loyal, how to make them feel important, how to make them want to come and buy and repeat and buy. Okay? So in this loyalty program in Odoo, we switched last year from the previous system to the new system. The new system is using points, okay? So I decided to select few of them. We're going to see together how it is actually made, okay? So the next order coupon, this is something we already done with the marketing automation. You can still apply it here with the loyalty. Why do I prefer marketing automation? It's because you have more design option, and I think as well this is really important to broadcast your branding, to be consistent with your branding. But still, this can apply. If you don't know what sort of program you want to use for your clients, and especially, again, we come to retention. If you select one of the program, you have the definition, okay? So for example, the next order coupon drive repeat purchase by sending a unique single-use coupon code for the next purchase when a customer buys something in your store, okay? What you can detect here, it is automatic. And how do we know that? In this communication tab, okay? In this communication tab, there is an automation. The automation means at the creation as well of the sales order, I will send this coupon information to my clients. As you can see, design-wise is not very good, but it's still, again, very efficient. What about the rules and rewards? So in this new loyalty program, you still have conditional rule and then the reward. For the conditional rule, if you have a minimum purchase of 100, only on this blue solid pant product, I grant 1 point per order, and 1 point equal 15%. So that's the way you should understand it, okay? Each order gives you 1 point. But then, next purchase, you get 15% because you can exchange this 1 point with the 15%, okay? And what is going to be written on the sales order line is this. So that's for the next order coupon. We'll do a simulation right after it. Then, the loyalty cards. I put miles just for me to remember as well. Here is about accumulating points that you can exchange for reward, okay? So condition-wise, if I go in here, every single euros that I spend give me 1 point, okay? And I think that's pretty much the same with the example that I gave at the beginning with the airlines, okay? Again, this only applies on one single product. If I remove this, it will apply to the whole product catalog. Okay, so like I said, €1 spent give me 1 point. What can I get in exchange? So with 100 point, I get the free shipping, or 200 points, I get 5%. Okay, so you can apply as much reward as you want. The only condition is that when creating the sales order, you'll be able to select only one reward at a time. Okay, you can't get the free shipping and then the 5%. All right, let's go and check the last one, which is the fidelity card. This one, when customer make an order, they accumulate point, they can exchange for reward, current order, or the future order. Here, for example, it means it is more the coffee shop or the hair salon example, okay? If I buy for 11 quantity, I get 1 point per quantity. So 11 means 11 points, still on the same product. After I accumulate 11 points, I get €10 deducted on my order. All right? So how do we see that here? For example, I'm just going to get one of my clients and select the product. So you see here, I have those options that just appeared. If I click on promotion, this client doesn't have access to promotion. That's a bad example. Let me get back to another client as well. Oh, which one is it? I think, yeah, that was this one. Okay, so this one, for example, as you can see, it's got the free shipping already added to the order, okay? Because this person, if I go and check on his profile, has normally should have the loyalty point already there. Okay, so you can see the balance as well. If you have some client asking for their loyalty point remaining on the card, you can as well send with them. Up. All right, so what we see in conclusion is that in Odoo you have a lot of options. Okay, all the options do not apply to every sort of business. Like some business, and especially maybe for B2B, is it more interesting for you to get the point system with a fidelity card, or maybe you want to use the price list better, because price list is also having a dedicated pricing for a particular segment, okay? So use the loyalty program wisely. Again, does not apply to every business, but this is really critical to actually bring you more business, but also making your clients happy and repeating their purchase. Up. Thank you, that's it for me.
Can you hear me? Yes. There are some questions. Can we set a valid time period on the automations so it would stop automatically without checking manually?
Sorry, I'm an old lady. Yes.
So
yeah.
Can we set a valid time period on the automations so it would stop automatically without checking manually?
So what you can set on the automation, so marketing automation, is the expiry. Okay, so this, after the expiry date is over, it will stop. But you cannot, like if you launch a marketing automation workflow, it is dynamic. So if you don't want it to be running, you have to stop it. Okay, so that's two levels. You can have an expiry on the activity, but not on the workflow itself.
Okay, can you offer more than one coupon on one ticket?
I'm not sure about this. I think you can only have one coupon per order, but this is something we can double check. So let's check together if I have here generated a coupon. Up. Any sort of customers. I can have this one. Create my quotation. So we're gonna again simulate another purchase. I'm just gonna take this one and remove this because it's not a coupon. Okay, we apply the first coupon. Let's try and see if as well we can have a second different coupon. That was this one, so we already have this one. Up. No, only one.
Okay. We don't have time. So actually, for the other questions, I think.
Yeah, you can find me at the marketing booth. I'm just going to go there right now, or we can discuss right outside of the room if you have more questions. Thank you.
Thank you.